Sanctum Showdown is back. It's fast, chaotic, and absolutely loaded with rewards. You're not grinding ladder here, so if you haven't played Marvel Snap in a while, this is your reason to come back. You're racing to 16 points in quick, high-energy matches that feel different every single turn. Each turn is a battle for control, and every snap can flip the match entirely. And the best part, you can unlock the brand new series card Hydroman just by playing. Every turn, whoever leads at a location earns that location's points. On turn 3, the Sanctum appears. It's worth 4 points, and it moves every turn. Players can snap each turn, raising the Sanctum's value even higher. The first to 16 points wins instantly. To enter each match, you'll use scrolls. Win a match and you get your scroll back. Lose the match and you spend it, but you keep the points you've earned for progress. Every point is going to convert into charms, and you can take those charms and spend them in the Sanctum shop for your rewards. You'll climb from Initiate to Acolyte and then all the way up to Sorcerer Supreme. And don't worry, the shop is going to stay open an extra 2 days after the event, so you'll have all the way until December 3rd to use all of your charms. So now let's talk about the star of the event, Hydroman. He's a 5-cost, 8-power card with the on-reveal ability that reads, set the cost of each deck's top card to 1. One of the synergies that I love is Black Widow in particular. That plus Hydroman means you're gonna get a Widow's Bite and feel now even worse about not drawing the 1-cost card. Even the Darkhawk package feels good as you stuff their deck with rocks. If you don't have the Widow's Bite, you could just be hitting a rock to be a rock. But for a cheaper synergy, Sunspot and Howard the Duck feel like natural inclusions, as extra energy to save means more power for Sunspot, and you can make your game plan ahead of time by peeking at that top card. Hydroman is tempo, control, and mischief all kind of rolled into one package, and now he's completely free inside of Sanctum Showdown. As for the game mode itself, here are some tips and tricks to help you dominate in Sanctum Showdown. Tip number 1, play early and play fast. Use early cards like Squirrel Girl, Hydra Bob, or Black Cat to grab board control quickly. Tip number 2, try to win the first Sanctum. Taking the early lead forces your opponent to chase you the rest of the match. Number 3, movement wins games. Because the Sanctum moves, so should your cards. Keep your strongest units chasing those points. Tip number 4, snap with a purpose. A well-timed snap can swing up to 8 points in a single round, but a reckless one can hand the game away. And tip number 5, focus on tempo, not tech. So running a strong mid-game like Sauron, Moonstone, or more can keep points flowing. But what do we play in the Sanctum Showdown? Well, I asked the 12 newest members of the Marvel Snap Content Creator Program one question. If you could bring any deck to the event under the current ban list, what would it be? Let's see what they came up with. AntStayCalm over on Twitch brought this unique build that got early power down with cards like Star-Lord and Black Cat to help secure the early points, and then a nice mid-game plan for Stegron and moving power around with cards like the brand new Spider-Punk and a lane winner all included with Galactus First Steps. Meanwhile, Boheimnida decided to bring this unique Sauron build, so you've got extra power, but also featuring the brand new Man Spider to kind of work like a second Enchantress and turn off some of those negative effects. Lots of power and easy to continually grab the Sanctum. Over on the other end of the spectrum, you've got ElephantFudge over on Twitch, who decided to bring a classic zoo build with 2 very key tech pieces, Elektra and Shang-Chi. Simple build, but also every snap moves Hydra Bob, so have fun with that. Meanwhile, Jompool over on Twitch is running a Pryolord version of the Darkhawk style decks, where Darkhawk is the finisher. You've got early priority with cards like Black Cat, Hydra Bob, and Star-Lord once again, and then a nice movement mid-game plan with Stegron and Miles Morales and Grandmaster. Meanwhile, all the way from the King's Court, we have King Emissary bringing a Lady Sif Ghost Rider Yo-Yo Black Knight package. So you've got the ability to bring back a 420 Infinite essentially into your hand and revive it also down on the board for major shifts in power, but then a unique take on a Victoria Hand Swarm combination to discard as many 0/5s as you essentially need. Now, as for the man with the best mohawk in Marvel Snap, it's Old Man Jr. 79 over on Twitch, who brings a zombie build, and I love the inclusion of web sling on this for 2 different purposes. One, trying to clear up that zombie Scarlet Witch lane to get more power onto the Horde, but also to move around that power to help secure the Sanctum. Now, Pixie Chef over on Twitch has definitely been cooking, because this build is ideally designed to let the first 2 turns happen and then really go all in on the first Sanctum on turn 3. So you've got your ramp pieces in there like Jennifer Kale and Luna Snow, and it's a lot easier to move that power around later with this deck. But if Destroy is more your thing, I think Roram Plays here from Twitch definitely has a great Dormammu build here. It's all built on the idea of moving that power around as you need it and stacking those big pieces, because you need those first 2 turns to start preparing the game plan anyway. But when you've got a Giant Death, Dormammu, and Null all as lane clinchers, this definitely feels good. From the YouTube side of the world, Smiles here from Snap Academy has definitely gone all in with a little bit of a tweak on the classic Zoo build by playing cards like Herbie and Laufey. You're looking at extra energy, extra targets for that Marvel Boy if you get Herbie to drop down a rock. You've got a lot of flexibility with this build, and it doesn't thrive on the necessity of needing other key Zoo cards. But back to the zombie builds, you've got Unfit Parrot from the YouTube side of the world, who brought in a slightly different take on how to use the zombie package, which is focusing on building the Horde in one lane, looking at the zombie giant man in another, and then a unique lane winner in either Sage or the classic Shang-Chi to take all 16 points. Also with a unique take on the classic Sauron deck, Zenaid TFT comes on in with a Laufey-influenced build that has also movable power via the Spider-Punk and Ezekiel Sims and Hydra Bob. So take classic Sauron and turn it on its head. And lastly, you've got Zodrix74 from the Twitch side, who has a priority-based list with Quicksilver Domino, which leads into a Wiccan package, and then you can secure some lanes later on with Gladiator and Drax, but you can also shift power once again with the brand new Man Spider. Sanctum Showdown runs November 24th through December 1st, with the shop open until December 3rd. So try out these community decks and earn your Hydroman for free. And once again, for those who do not know, my name is Guest, also known as ItsGuestGaming. You can find me over on Twitch and on YouTube. And as always, I'll see you in the Sanctum.